Hello folks, welcome back to the Urban Rider Studio. With me today, we have two pairs of jeans. We have the Rogen, which is on the mannequin now, and the Nyberg, which I'll talk about in a few moments, both from the Swedish brand Halvarssons. And they share a lot of similarities between them, hence why we're talking about two in the same video. They are both around £200. Both have a CE AAA certification. They are single-layered jeans with a lot of flexibility. The big difference between them is a slight tweak to the fit between the different styles. I will expand on that as we go through the video. Both of these jeans are very popular for Halvarssons, and it is easy to see why. It's a really nice fit, lots of flexibility, obviously being CE AAA approved at a decent price point with level 2 armor as well is something to take notice of. And I think it's the black pair, the Nyberg, that is slightly more popular than the Rogen, but black jeans do tend to be. Now, I must admit that before this week, I hadn't previously heard of Halvarssons. So if, like me, you're slightly in the dark on the brand, they come from Sweden, have their origins in around the 1940s onwards, and they've got a range of different designs. It's not the largest or most expansive range, but they've got everything that you would need in each category. Quite a few different jacket designs. You'll see those on the Urban Rider website as well. You'll see video reviews of those as well on our channel. And obviously a couple of pairs of jeans. And to me, they're quite typical for their Scandinavian design, or at least what I think of as Scandinavian design, which is to say they're quite simple, minimalist, quite neutral, and I'd argue timeless as well with their look, and obviously very functional. That is true of their jackets, also true of their jeans, obviously. These are very simple in their overall design, but they have a slight difference, I suppose, to the waistline over some of the jeans that I've reviewed, which I'll talk about in a moment. Let's start with the Rogen then. So these are available in blue, which is one difference over the Nyberg. The other is the fit. So these are a regular fit, slightly more relaxed than the Nyberg. I would say on the slim side of regular, but really nice and flexible. And of the two, maybe it shows my age a little bit, that I don't like the slimmer cuts that are available nowadays. I prefer a jean like this, and this is pretty much perfect for me in terms of how it grips your legs. So you've got a decent amount of room and flexibility on the inside there. And both jeans, it is important to point out, are quite flexible actually in comparison to other jeans on the market, especially also in the single layer category. You've got a really decent amount of flexibility in there, and I think that's in part down to the choice of materials. There is an element of elastane in these, which obviously helps with flexibility. The pair we have on the mannequin are a European size 48. I can tell from the label on the inside, which is a 32-inch waist equivalent in the UK, and I can confirm they are an accurate size because the mannequin is a 32-inch waist, and I sadly am not, although I used to be. I did squeeze into these, but we have tried them with other members of the team who are a 32-inch waist, and I can tell you they are an accurate and comfortable size. You will see, looking at the waistline though, that it is a relatively high waist on these, and that actually comes up over your hips and around your back as well, to accommodate the space for the zipper. Now, I quite like the fact they've got denim behind that zipper, so you're not going to feel it against your skin, which definitely could be irritating. I hate feeling zips or other kind of hard elements against my skin as opposed to the denim, so having that there is a good thing. It's quite a long connection zipper as well, which matches their jackets, and it is something in their overall design. You'll notice that for continuity across all of their designs. So you can connect this to your jacket if you want to. And the fact that it goes quite an extensive amount around your waist means it is a really nice, secure connection if you do want to pair the two together. And obviously that's to stop them from separating if you were to come off. You don't want to expose any part of your skin to the tarmac if you were to have a crash. It's definitely a good thing, but it is worth noting that it's non-removable on these, so it is always there. Although, like I say, having the denim behind it does mean that it's still comfortable. The choice of denim is the same for both jeans, so it uses an X-ARD, X-ARD light stretch denim, which is a mix of cotton, obviously, and technical materials, the likes of polyester and nylon, with some elastane for flexibility. Obviously very tough, obviously very flexible. They are CE AAA approved. They are quite soft as far as the fabric goes, even before washing them. And the amount of flexibility and stretch in them is quite substantial. Now, I have seen other jeans with a similar amount of flexibility, but not that many that are AAA approved. And rounding out your safety, they come with a full set of armor in your knees and your hips. It is level 2, which is not that common in motorcycle jeans. And whilst with a few brands you can upgrade the armor if you want to, very rarely do they come complete with that higher level of armor. Then we come on to the Nyberg, which, as I mentioned, are a black pair of jeans with a slimmer fit than the Rogen. And when I say slim, let me just spin them around to give you an idea on the mannequin here. So, it's always a contentious point which ones we commit to saying are skinny jeans versus slim jeans. And I think these are just on the line for me. I would personally consider these to be skinny jeans, but they obviously call them a slim fit. And they definitely are at least a slim fit. The waist size is still accurate. You can check the size guide if you need to. And there are two things to bear in mind with this in particular. One is that the mannequin is pretty buff. He's got quite big thighs, quite big calves, so he tends to fill out jeans quite well. But the other thing is the armor is included in these. It's actually in the jeans as I spin it around, and it is level 2 armor, so it's slightly on the thicker side. So you can see on his knees and his hips how much that fills him out. The rest of the details are the same. They remain the same. It uses an X-ARD light stretch denim outer, a mix of cotton, polyester, nylon, and elastane. And as I mentioned, comes with level 2 armor in your knees and your hips, and of course that connection zipper around the waist. These obviously fall within their wider collection, and as I mentioned at the start, they have quite a range of items, all really quality stuff. And I'll drop links in the description if you want to see the Halvarssons brand on our website. Let us know what you think of these in the comment section, and I will see you soon.